Hi guys, this is Anu. This is my first YouTube video, and as you know, it's my first. I'm very nervous where to look, how to look. Am I looking good? Am I looking in the camera? Is the sound correct or not? Is my background okay? Am I speaking well? Am I audible? So there are a lot of questions and doubts in my mind, but then I thought I have to do it no matter what. I have to put it out. So, when people start their YouTube journey, they are very sure of what they want to do. I'm also very clear what I want to do, but then, how we start and put it out. So, to figure it out, this is what I really want to do. That was a quite a long journey because people are very good with makeup, skincare, cooking, you know. So, there were a lot of things that everyone thought our things it is easy, but when you actually think in a long run, you are a person who will talk about makeup throughout their life. I'm not that kind of person. I will not be someone who will be thinking that makeup is something that I'm very passionate about. No. So just cooking, bits of cooking, yes, but am I that creative that I'm able to cook new dishes every day? No, I'm not. So the second thing, the so when I was figuring out everything about how I'm going to what I'm going to make videos about. So the only thing that was constant, I was doing without any uh, rule or without any force, or which was coming easily to me, was reading. So when I was thinking about YouTube, so the thing I could talk about throughout my life or for rest of my life would be books. So that is one thing that I can relate, I can do, and I can sustain myself with that for throughout my life. So now the book I want to talk about today is Energize Your Mind. This book is written by Gaurav Das ji. He's a very, when we talk about him, we think of him as of a very tech savvy Guruji who, who's everywhere. You take Facebook, you take YouTube or Instagram, for instance, he's there. His presence on social media platforms is so convenient for people like us who does not have time or does not feel that spirituality or anything is important, or we don't have time to take such classes you know so when I was going through, or when I was reading this book, it just made me realize that it is not always about spirituality, it is not about God, it is not about prayers. It is also about understanding ourselves, how we behave in certain situations, and how we are able to respond, uh, or certain things affect us, for instance, right? So how we can deal with all those things are mentioned in this book beautifully. So when you think of Gaur Gopal Das's style, he cracks a lot of jokes, he quote a lot of day-to-day examples, and also real-time people story. So if he's explaining someone's he's quoting someone's example, that person might not be a, a huge mega star or someone who we can't relate. It might be people like you and me who are dealing and struggling in their today life to become their better version or to achieve something that is out of their comfort zone. So this book is published in 2023 itself, and the language is English, so it is very easy, and it's not Shakespearean English that we have to look for dictionary every time, but he has used very good words which will help you to increase your vocabulary. And the genre is as a self-care and self-help book. So So, if you're not a big fan of self-care books and you want to start something in that genre, this is a good book, easy book to start with. And once your interest is developed, then yes, there are many other books that you can read. So, coming about the story or coming to the plot of the book is like, as it is mentioned about mind, this is about mind. This book is divided into 4 parts. The first part is me and my mind. Second is others and my mind. Third is me and the mind of others. And the third is universe and the mind. I've written what I have to speak, so that's why I'm looking down. From future onwards, I'll be improving. So in the first section, it talks about how about one's own emotion and what could be possible way of deal with complex situations, and also it explains the solutions to overcome the difficult situations in a better way. Second section, it talks about how others affect our mind, uh, and how we should respond to such things. We are in a world where we are easily, where we feel bad when people say negative things or bad things or right things or even right things in wrong tone, right? So we need to really understand. So this section is I think the favorite one, where I'm able to understand that how I should be reacting to others, how I need to adjust, how I need to become the better version, or how I can take a highway and it will not affect me in any other way, right? So in the third section, it talks about how our mind affects others. It is not always about us. Even our action, our words, our tone, our thought can affect people, and which we are not aware of. So this is one thing that we should be taking care of. The fourth part is universe and the mind. The universe, there are things that which are not under our control. No matter how much we try, no matter how much we want it, but we don't get it, or our lives does not turn around the way we want or expected or dreamt of. But so what is the supernatural thing that is playing with us, and how we can overcome it? So it has not elaborative thing about it. It talks about this chapter. This part is also my favorite because it talks about layers of personalities or layers of a soul that needs to be corrected to make sure that we are able to achieve, or we are able to become better versions of ourselves, right? So in totality, is a good book. It's a long book. It's of 300 plus 300 or 305 pages book. You need to have some time, patience to read it. But it is not a story, so it's not that you have to, if you don't want to read it, you have to finish in one go, or when you stop reading it and you want to read it after some time, you have to go back to other chapters. And no, you can read it from anywhere you want and connect it as per your need. So in my way, this book is nice book where we can understand ourselves better and we can become better versions. It can also be, in today's world, it can also be used for leadership. We know how leaderships everywhere where we want to become better, we are rooting for promotions, and we know what is wrong with our managers or our seniors and what we need to correct. So for that process also, this book helps you to understand how to deal with people in better ways, so that they all praises you in back. So you can relate to every aspect for your relationships, your personal relationships also. This is a very good book. You can start and read and connect, relate, discuss with your partner or your family members, or you can come back and, or if nothing, you can understand yourself better, and you can know that how you react in some of the tough situations you face in your life. So guys, this is my first review. I hope you like it. If you want me to, you know, uh, if you want me to uh, go through each chapter of the book or each section of the book, I can do that. And with time, my videos will become better, I'm sure. Let's see. Hope for the best. I would request you to, you know, subscribe to my channel so that I can upload more and more videos on books or other things in coming time. Thank you so much for listening and watching my video. Thank you.